What happened? What happened? Oh, the bubbles went out too?
Yep, that's all the bubbles up. I gave a biscuit nigga for you.
They're all going around them.
What are you looking? You know your little nigga is up to something.
Man, my phone was not working no more. Man, I didn't know. Are you
Come on, dude.
Yep. 256.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, them niggas crazy. Hey, look.
Oh, you got the Halloween thing on again? Wait. I'm dead. What? Tag is.
Oh, what my things? You a show keeper? Look at you. Damn, hooligan.
Who the hooligan?
You. Just like these hooligans. Walk around here, drive around here. However.
How could I ask about it sees with so much more clarity.
Very
It's not you, it's actually so again, I have one eye. I will never think this someday in true life.
Huh?
Oh, huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
We'll be right back.
Yeah, hide the motherfucker.
I thought somebody said something.
Mommy, I think you're having a complete romantic night. That's what her orders are going.
I guess that nigga Larry went to the bar.
Charlotte is a fraud.
So, looking for winery investment group on the site?
But he lied to me again.
It wasn't the vineyard he was so much for. You want to show this?
More lies.
Oh, I know where to find his shoes at.
Messenger thinking it was Sean Luke. This whole time it was Jackson and him.
I know exactly where to find their shoes at.
And I'm this dude is lying, no good, cheating face.
Yeah.
Any closure? And I'm
Alright.
let's go. I'm driving.
Yeah.
Mother.
Romeo? Where is he?
Oh, gee, man. Get on the rack real quick.
Ticket, Liz.
Lifestyle always gonna be easy, buddy. But I'm always gonna be with you. I always count on that. Because I love you. I love you so much. I will always be with you. He's a good man. His faults aside, Mr. Gordon is going to blame that. But he is a good man. He cares very, very much. We all love him.
And I told you guys I miss her.
He could give us a straight team.
Shut up, Romeo.
He knows very well. Right?
Oh, what you talking? The best. I got
Does anyone know how Valentine's Day got its start? You all do. That's great. Well, it came to us from a Roman priest named Valentinus. And he was jailed for a crime he did not commit. And he fell in love with the jailer's daughter, and he would write her letters signed Valentine. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. Of course, a few years later, the emperor declared February 14th the holy day in honor of Valentinus.
Here's Sean Luke.
So what?
No!
It was under an NDA.
You didn't have to pretend. Not to me.
How could I know? You weren't speaking to me otherwise. And obviously, it's a possible situation. All this time, I thought you would want me to keep away from you.
Why do you say that?
Because you never sound like I'm being father. But I'm also a man prone to doing stupid things who is deeply and madly in love. I feel in that every hour, every day. We've tried to bury it, but we won't stay down. Love is often spoken, it's how we found. That's love. With you. So, we're ready to accept it and be.
Promise me that you will never lie to me.
And that's the truth.
You know I don't go back. Yeah. This is us. A family. Jason, I love you too.
Once upon a time, in a place kind of like Mexico. I mean, hey, let's call it New Mexico. We were two crazy kids. We can all be a little crazy sometimes, just like life. But when we find something that passions and battle it out, we fall in mutual craziness and call it love. And like a great one, there might be twists and loose routes along the way, like a new baby or poop, or maybe some immigration problems. But like my tia always says, it's nothing a good mariachi band can't sing. So, if you stick with it, love, like a fine wine, will get better with time. From all of us, Feliz Valentine's Day.
Alright. Play my God. I don't know this control. Real control.
scratched.
Look at that chunk piece of shame.
I do it for my life.
Junior, come get your stuff. Come get your stuff. Come get your stuff, man. All your stuff right here, man. Come get your stuff. Yo, stop throwing my stuff.
3 pennies now.
Put these.
In turn passes. Questioning then expands to neighbors and casual friends. I had no idea who.
So we are going to say,
I was seriously asking her to keep my blindfold off.
no, you need to force it. The blanket stays on. Okay, now shush. Let me get out and open your door. Have you taken the dress with her?
Oh, I don't dance.
Where are you going? That's the surprise.
I'm not surprised, baby. That was your surprise.
Did you know this? I am the witness. Have fun. Love you guys.
Thanks for your help, Willow. Okay, so it's a personal touch that you can take over that.
How can we afford this?
It's a killer date test.
There's no way.
Explosion as it. Once the maps were drawn and the evidence was collected, the investigation moved north. But one question bothered investigators. If Michael Ratley wanted his wife dead, why did he go through the trouble of rescuing her from the house fire just a month earlier?
I try not to think what could have happened if I wouldn't have woke up. It's too scary to think about.
Everybody was scratching their heads because he rescued her. It makes you wonder, did he try to kill her in that fire? Nobody knows.
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
That's a car, and this is Drive Time. We make getting approved to get a car easy.
Oh, I love easy things.
Do you need a car?
Big time.
Well, with Drive Time, you have a 99% chance of getting approved, and it only takes 2 minutes. So grab your phone,
Got it.
go to drivetime.com, fill out some basic info,
Check.
and
I got approved. That was easy.
super easy.
Easy!
Go to drivetime.com and shop thousands of available cars now. You can see vehicle photos, history reports, features, and see your real down payment all on your phone. Easy.
Square can help you make the switch to contactless payments. We have contactless hardware for every business and every budget, all with fast access to your money. Get started free at square.com now. At Square, we can help your business with everything from taking payments to selling online. And there's no long-term contracts, so you can stay flexible. Run your whole business from one place. Get started free at square.com now.
Drive Markets here, and your life's about to get way easier. We save you tons on organic groceries, so you can get everything from pantry favorites to non-toxic cleaning essentials to sustainable meat and seafood. And without the big retail markups, you'll save up to 30% on the best products. We'll deliver what you need, so you can get back to your busy day. Join now and get $20 off your first order.
This is our moment. Be true. Stand. Diane, just work with me.
Let's get this party started.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
Michael Ratley insisted that an intruder broke into his wife's bedroom window, attacked her, then fled the scene without leaving any trace evidence. He also claimed the killer hid the murder weapon and gloves in the hidden compartment of his. It's the first thing analysts tested.
And that is where I developed a DNA profile from. That DNA profile matched that of Effie Ratley.
The medical examiner's analysis concluded the hammer matched Effie Ratley's head wounds. DNA tests identified it was Effie's blood on the paper towels and the heavy work gloves found in Michael's truck. But they didn't find any DNA inside the work gloves. So scientists swabbed the inside of the latex gloves for skin cells.
Michael Ratley's DNA was recovered from the latex gloves. It was just a logical assumption that Michael Ratley had worn the latex gloves and then put the larger, heavier rubber gloves on and then wielded the murder weapon in killing his wife.
I'm German. I hate wasting time. When I was shopping for car insurance, I spent...
I haven't heard that ping, ping, ping since your daddy was alive.
Yeah, some kids get a trust fund, and I get a greasy spoon with a hole in it. Hey, Boyd. Haven't seen you in a while.
But you can see me now, right?
Yeah.
Good. Hello, Jack. Jake. My name is Jake. We go through this every time. Oh, that's a relief. I thought it was the same time over and over again.
The roof's leaking.
Lucky for you, this can's here.
Oh, Boyd, Yeah, lucky.
Let me ask you something. You don't know a good doctor, do you? Because it's been a while since I've had a checkup.
As a matter of fact, Boyd, I do know someone.
I'm not here.
Yo, did you see a guy come in here, tall, scrawny looking guy? Son of a bitch, flip me off.
I can honestly say I haven't seen anybody that matches that description.
All clear, Becker. You can come out now.
So I'm in traffic, right? That moron is sitting in a car in front of me with his finger jammed up his nose. You know, the light turns green, he doesn't move. Like it's too complicated for him to work his foot and his finger at the same time. Coffee to go, please?
Hey, Reg, you hide in the men's room or the little girl's room?
Hey, screw you, Jake. Oh, hell, that damn meter maid. Hey, Grandma, get the hell away from my car! Hey, why aren't you out stealing picture packets like normal old women?
Boy, that guy should see a doctor.
He is a doctor. Actually, he's the doctor I was going to recommend.
Oh, he seems like a nice guy.
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
Did you know gravity and relativity were discovered by people working from home? Do you know what I discovered? Kale. Curly, dinosaur, red Russian, ornamental. Instacart opened my world to all kinds of discoveries. I discovered organic, wild caught, vegan lip gloss. I discovered this, that, these, and I'm just getting started. Instacart. More stores, more to discover. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first order.
You don't have to be a CEO to start banking like a boss.
I'm sure this isn't something money can't solve. What the fudge?
With Chime, there are no hidden fees, and you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Now that's a partner you can count on.
Thanks for always having my back.
Join the millions already using Chime. Get started today at Chime.com and don't miss the Boss Baby Family Business Rated PG.
We live through screens. We date through them, shop with them, laugh at them, and take them everywhere. And some screens can change your life. Like Udemy, a top online learning destination with thousands of courses taught by real-world experts and reviewed by students just like you. Upgrade your professional skills and see what's possible. Start learning today with Udemy.
Thrive Market's here, and your life's about to get way easier. We save you tons on organic groceries, so you can get everything from pantry favorites to non-toxic cleaning essentials to sustainable meat and seafood. And without the big retail markups, you'll save up to 30% on the best products. We'll deliver what you need, so you can get back to your busy day. Join now and get $20 off your first order.
Okay, Margaret, before you go all drill sergeant on me, it's not my fault I'm late. The rotating clothes thingy at my dry cleaners was stuck on high speed. I kept yelling, here it comes, and the guy kept yelling, where, and I kept yelling, there, and he kept yelling, I don't
Linda, I get it. Just put your things away and finish filing these charts for me. Okay. Mr. Crossman.
Hey, this isn't mine. This is fabulous. They must have given this to me by mistake.
Well, you're just going to have to wait till after work to return it.
Yeah, return it.
This way, Mr. Crossman.
Ooh. I think I just had a clothes-gasm.
Mr. Crossman, you're here for a physical.
No, I just made that up so I could see you.
All right. What's going on?
Well, I work in a shoe store, and I sort of been having trouble, concentrating. It's exhausting, and by the time I get home, I'm almost too tired to paint.
Oh, you're an artist.
No, I paint my apartment. A lot. Last week I painted it Navajo white. The week before that, antique white. Before that, eggshell white. Next week,
white?
Who knows? Well, actually, Larry does. He's the one who keeps changing his mind.
Who's Larry?
God.
Excuse me?
Larry is God's first name.
Yeah, Mr. Crossman, when you're painting, you keep the windows open, right?
Oh, sure. Larry's kind of a stickler about that.
What about drugs? Are you on any narcotics or hallucinogens?
No, but if you think it would help.
Let me ask you something else here. Have you ever seen a psychiatrist?
Well, it's hard to say. It's not like they walk around with big signs over their heads.
No, they don't. That's true. I happen to know one, and I'm going to give him a call. I think it'd be very helpful for you to talk to him.
Well, I'll do what I can, but frankly, I have problems of my own.
Yeah.
Hospital call. Milton Fowler went into cardiac arrest. It doesn't look good.
Damn. All right. I'll get over there as soon as I can.
I'm sorry, John. I know how fond you are of him.
Yeah, thank you. Do me a favor. Why don't you go ahead and call his daughter?
Oh, no. I called her the last time.
Sorry about that. Patient of mine's not doing too well. It's part of this job I haven't gotten used to yet.
Well, as you know, Larry works in mysterious ways.
Dr. Becker? Milton? You're awake.
Good for you. Did you learn that in medical school?
What makes you think I went to medical school?
Dad?
Ah, there she is. There's my girl.
You are right. That's great. Dr. Becker led me to believe that...
What? That I was dead?
No, don't talk that way. So then you're okay.
Okay. Look at me. I'm on everything but skates.
Milton, you're doing fine. I'll come back in a little while and check on you.
I'll wait here.
Dr. Becker, what is going on? My father is okay.
Look, Mrs. Harris, we've been down this road before.
I know. And every time you call, you make it sound like it's the end.
If you don't want me to call you...
No, that's not what I said. But frankly, I'm getting tired of this. I have a business to run. It is very difficult for me to drop everything, get on a plane, and come down here for no reason.
No reason? Your father's no reason?
Oh, that's not what I meant, and you know it.
Look, your father's had 2 myocardial infarctions and a series of cardiac arrests. His heart's very weak.
I know that. I am just trying to get a realistic timetable, and if you can't give that to me, maybe I should find a doctor who can.
You want a second opinion, you be my guest. If you want me to play God and pick a day for your father to die that won't inconvenience your busy schedule, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Hey, Jake, how's it going? Okay. Right, what's going on?
Having the roof fixed. Have a seat in the booth.
I wanted to sit at the counter.
What are you, 6 years old? Just sit down. Trying to improve the place.
Yeah, when you get around to the food, let me know.
Wild guess. You having a bad day?
Oh, some patient of mine, I thought he was in a coma. Turns out he's okay.
Jeez. Life's a bitch and then you live.
Yeah.
So did you see Boyd Crossman?
Yeah, I saw him this morning. Interesting guy.
He's a freak. Did he tell you about Larry? You know about that? Yeah, he keeps going on about how God said this and Larry said that, and I wish you'd just shut up about it.
What's your problem? Boyd's harmless.
I just get tired of hearing it. Look, I used to think God was this all-powerful, benevolent being. Then he took my sight away, and frankly, it ticked me off. I mean, with all the drug dealers, murderers, and politicians in the world, why do you have to come after me?
Wow, Jake. You're always making jokes about your blindness. This is the first time since I've known you you've ever complained about it.
Yeah, Jake. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Boy, I didn't know you were coming in today.
Oh, I just stopped by to tell you that the new medication is really working. I can finally concentrate at work.
That's good.
And I haven't heard from Larry either.
That's even better.
Well, I hope you don't mind me just dropping by like this, but I was feeling really pumped.
John, hospital call. Milton Fowler had another cardiac arrest. They resuscitated him, but it's touch and go.
Poor guy. All right, I'll call his daughter.
No, already did. She said she'd come down as soon as she can, but today's really not a good day for her.
I'm guessing it's no picnic for her father either.
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
Sometimes you might not feel ready for the moment. With Roman at your side,
We got this.
you can take care of erectile dysfunction discreetly. So that you're ready. Roman ready.
You don't have to be a CEO to start banking like a boss.
I'm sure this isn't something money can't solve. What the fudge?
With Chime, there are no hidden fees, and you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Now that's a partner you can count on.
Thanks for always having my back.
Join the millions already using Chime. Get started today at Chime.com and don't miss the Boss Baby Family Business. Rated PG.
Modern family life means our loved ones are always on the move. But with Life 360's real-time location sharing and advanced driving safety features, you can protect and connect to the people who matter most and make sure they're on time for dinner.
Safety was our number one concern. With Life 360, you feel safe that someone else is there who can give guidance right away.
As a parent, the safety of your family should be your priority. Life 360 makes this the easy job.
This is what it looks like when Dave spots you $100. That's right. He can cover you. And get this. There's no interest and no credit check. Because Dave knows a little extra cash can go a long way. So don't wait. Download Dave now for your advance. Dave, banking for humans.
Dr. Becker, you've been here all night. Why don't you go home? We'll call you if there's any change.
Okay, thank you.
Milton?
Well, seeing you here, I know I can't be in heaven. What's going on?
You've had another heart attack, but you're okay. I don't know how you keep doing it.
I bought the extended warranty on my Buick and I intend to use it. Did my daughter hear? Did Ginny come?
Actually, Milton, I called her and Yeah, she sat here with you all night. I just now told her to go home and get some rest.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Some kid I got, huh?
Yeah. Some kid you got. I'm coming.
Oh, boy.
Hello, Dr. Becker.
Oh, Boyd, it's 3 in the morning.
I know, I'm surprised you're up. Larry figured you'd be asleep.
Larry. All right, you better come.
Okay, but I can't stay long. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You ever think about painting this place?
Just a shot in the dark here, but did you stop taking your pills?
Yeah, I stopped taking them a few days ago. Can I have a glass of water?
Well, Boyd, you got to get back on the medication. You have an illness. It's a chemical imbalance.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but Larry had a good point about that.
Which was?
He said you were wrong. Tap water. You don't have bottled?
No, I don't have bottled.
Not even for company?
I'm sorry. Look, I don't understand this. You said you were pumped. Why'd you go off the medicine?
Well, you see, I really don't have that many friends, other than you and the lady at the diner and that blind guy, Jack. It's just that when I was on the medication, I kind of missed Larry.
The psychiatrist I sent you to, does he know about this?
Not yet. I didn't want to wake him up because it's almost 12.
It's 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Right. Well, good night.
Yeah. Promise me you'll come see me in the office tomorrow.
Well, I'll try.
Yeah, try hard. Go home. Get some sleep.
I'm on my way. I just have to stop and rent Home Alone 3 again. I don't know why, but Larry just loves that movie.
Nice jacket, Linda.
Thank you.
Unusual color.
I know.
Ooh, and buttery soft, too.
Look, I know you're trying to make me feel guilty, but it's not going to work. This jacket is rightfully mine.
Oh, I'm dying to hear how you figured this one out.
This jacket is payback. It's every sock I ever lost in the dryer. Every quarter that ever fell through a hole in my pocket. It's a pair of black stiletto heels that I lost on the Brooklyn Bridge. Fun night, long story. The point is, this jacket is mine.
Well, as long as you're not feeling guilty about it.
Well, I'm not. And I won't be burning in a fiery hell either.
I guess that depends on what you did on that bridge.
Is Dr. Becker in?
Well, I'll just...
I'm Virginia Eris. I'd like to speak with him. Oh, doctor, do you have a moment?
All right.
I'll be in back. I was just at the hospital. My father thanked me for flying down from Boston to sit with him. You lied for me, didn't you?
Didn't do it for you. I did it for him.
I know that, and I appreciate it. I won't take any more of your time.
Look, I know this is not easy.
I know it's not.
I wish I could tell you differently, but your father doesn't have a lot of time left.
Dr. Becker, there's not a day that goes by that I'm not aware of that. But I'll be honest with you, I don't like coming here. I know you think it's cold, but it's not because I'm busy at work. It's because I love my father. He's the one who read Green Eggs and Ham to me. He held the back of my bike when I was learning to ride. And now I go to the hospital, and all I see is an old man, a stranger, It's just very difficult, that's all.
You know, if you loved the man who held your bike, you owe the old man in that bed.
Yes, I know that. And I know that if he had died the other night, thinking that I didn't even have the time to come and see him, I would never have forgiven myself. Thank you for that.
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm in a work meeting right now, so I don't have time to shop for the perfect avocado. Sam, you're still on mute. Luckily, the shopper's on Instacart. Shop like me, so I can go to yoga class instead of hunting for organic toothpaste. Namaste. With Instacart, it's practically like I'm shopping myself. Ooh, nice hair.
Thanks. You too. Instacart. Shop like you. Without shopping. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first order.
You don't have to be a CEO to start banking like a boss.
I'm sure this isn't something money can't solve. What the fudge?
With Chime, there are no hidden fees, and you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Now that's a part. Partner you can count on.
Thanks for always having my back.
Join the millions already using Chime. Get started today at Chime.com and don't miss the Boss Baby Family Business. Rated PG.
Here's what you unlock when you direct deposit with Dave Banking. Advance up to $200. There's no interest and no credit check. Celebrate payday up to 2 days early. You can even build your credit history with 1 year of level credit free. There's no overdraft fees and no minimum balance. That's Dave, banking for humans. Download now.
At Square, we can help you take payments, no matter what you sell or where you do business. Sign up at square.com and start taking payments in minutes. Pay low flat rates with no monthly fees. Get your money instantly, the next day, or on a schedule that works for you. Make the switch to Square now and see why millions across the country take payments with Square. Get started free at square.com now.
Oh, Jake, they did such a great job patching the ceiling. I wish you could see it.
Yeah, if I got my sight back, that would be the first thing I'd want to see.
Got it.
Perfect. Hi, Margaret, Linda. Can I help you?
Yes, I will have a half-cap double tall non-fat latte with cream, please.
We just have coffee, decaf and regular.
Oh, then nothing for me. Hi, Jake.
Hey.
Margaret?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm just waiting out the rain.
Why do I even have a cash register?
Oh, jeez. What are you two doing here?
Oh, relax. We're not staying. We were on our way to the train and it started to pour.
Oh, good. No offense, but the only reason I come here is no one else does.
Thank you.
If you guys are going to start coming, I'm going to have to find a new place.
Thank you. What can I get you, Becker?
Nothing, thank you. I just came in to get out of the rain.
Yeah, this place is a gold mine.
Boyd, where you been? I thought you were going to come by the office. I just did. No one was there.
Boyd, hold on a second. Where are you going?
California. Larry told me to quit my job, rent a car, and go visit my brother. So, thanks for your help. I'll miss you all, especially you, Jack.
Hey, boy, wait a second. Listen, this is not a really good time to take a trip. You really need to be under a doctor's care.
No, Larry insists, and you know how he can get. Thinks everything he says is carved in stone.
Wow, God talks to him? How cool is that?
Linda, Boyd only thinks he hears God because the dopamine receptor system of his brain is malfunctioning.
Well, maybe when God wants to talk to someone, that's how he does it.
Now, Margaret, don't start. Look, God is a concept of man.
You know, Becker, some of us believe that man is the concept of God.
Here we go.
Oh, she's right, John.
I thought you didn't even like God.
Doesn't mean I don't believe in him.
Having conversations with God doesn't make you crazy. I mean, yesterday I went to church and I talked to God and Jesus and my Father.
Wonderful. The three amigos. Look, I don't have anything against religion.
Since when?
Yeah, you're right. I do. You want to know what's wrong with religion?
No.
Religion is supposed to be about people being nice to each other, but frankly, I don't see a lot of that. You know what I do see is I see a lot of people using the good book to say that they're morally superior. I see people building TV stations to bilk grandma out of her pension checks, all in the name of God. You know, how about all those God-fearing people who are killing other God-fearing people because they don't fear God the same way?
Becker, you hate everything. That's hardly news, but you must believe in something.
Well, you're damn right I do. I believe in science. That's what I believe in. You know, you open up any medical book and read about how the fibers of the iris contract and expand in response to light, or how embryonic cells, divide and redivide until they form a human being. And what about the human heart? I got a patient in the hospital, a 78-year-old, who by all rights should be dead, and that amazing machine keeps on pumping. That's what I believe in.
Oh, I think Boyd would disagree with you.
Yeah, he'd probably tell you that Larry's responsible for all that science.
You guys can believe anything you want, but as far as I'm concerned, there is no Larry.
I gotta get this jacket back to the dry cleaner.
She'll listen to me next time.
What do you have to say now, Becker?
If I was really God, would he have missed me?
Of bone were also discovered. And a blood spot on the wall was identified as Rose Larner's through DNA testing. Her body was burned in an outdoor fire pit. After the cremation, the ashes were dumped out of the car window as Kehoe and Brown drove back to Lansing.
I did say a prayer for her right afterwards, and I'm not a religious person, but I did pray for her soul. And that night, many nights after, that's about all the thought I put into it. All the other thought was in saving my butt.
The bones in the sun pot, the luminol impression of the bloody bucket, the tiny speck of blood on the wallpaper, and the bone fragments in the fire pit all confirmed Brown's story. Before police could question John Kehoe, he fled the country. After a 6-month international manhunt, Kehoe was finally located.
I saw him for the first time in Mexico. He was drinking a beer at a bar. 4 minutes later, he's sitting in U.S. Customs hands on the other side of the bridge. It was like slam, bam, and he's out of there right now. I don't think he knew what happened.
At the trial, Kehoe had a ready defense. He claimed that it was Bill Brown who had murdered Rose Larner.
John Kehoe was going to point the finger at him and say, well, gee, I didn't do it. I was just there. And he killed my girlfriend. He went nuts on coke and killed my girlfriend. We knew that was coming.
But prosecutors argued that Bill Brown had no motive to kill Rose Larner. John Kehoe did.
His motive was the problems that Rose Larner was causing for him in the days and weeks prior to her disappearance. She was embarrassing him. She smashed his truck. It was typical for Rose not to be intimidated by this guy and to simply get into arguments with him and call him names, not back down. That was Rose Larner. And this, I think, was something new for John Kehoe. And it angered him. It really angered him.
She who has rubbed the bottom will now be granted 3 wishes.
I wish for a new car, my dream.
John, just let it go. Be patient.
Excuse me.
So much for patience.
Excuse me. Does that have an off switch?
With the baby? Oh, after a while you get used to it. He's just a little cranky.
Yeah, well so am I. Yeah, maybe he's trying to tell you to show the rest of us a little consideration and take him home.
Hey, this is a public place. I have every right to bring my baby here.
Yeah, well, I have every right to bring a jackhammer in here, but I don't out of courtesy. Look, that may be music to your ears, but to the rest of the world, it's about as soothing as a garbage disposal with a fork in it.
I don't have to put up with this.
Good plan. Teach them to hate you when they're little. Saves time later on.
If a person comes in here and bothers all the other customers, somebody's got to tell them.
That doesn't work. Reggie tells you every day. But this is a first. I've never heard you curse out a baby before.
I don't have anything against babies. Hell, I deliver them all the time. But then, unfortunately, I got to turn them over to stupid parents who don't understand the simple concept of giving their kids limits and boundaries.
And you do?
Of course I do. Parents are too permissive. Today, she lets the kid cry. 10 years from now, he's shaking down his classmates for milk money. Next thing you know, he's got a gun in my back at an ATM.
Well, maybe he's got a gun at your back because he remembered how you yelled at him when he was a baby.
All I'm saying is kids are more out of control now than they ever have been. I mean, take today, for example. Kids are crawling around the neighborhood like cockroaches. Why aren't they in school?
School's closed, some sort of teacher's conference.
So they let them just hang out on the street? Why don't they teach them how to fill their free time like kids in other countries do? Making sneakers for $1 a day.
Better than ever. When I'm looking at you, I'm better every way. Better than ever. Better than ever.
I'm a single mom. I work full time.
I have 2 boys.
We're always going in different directions.
I needed a tool to make me feel safe, knowing that he was safe. Life 360 gives me the opportunity to be the parent I want to be.
Having the platinum membership with Life 360, there's so many features on there.
You feel safe and you feel comfortable that someone else is there who can give guidance.
I don't think I've slept this well since before we had kids. With Life 360, we rest easy.
Ibotta's back to school free for all. You can ace your back to school shopping. Download the app or browser extension to get cash back on everyday purchases. And we'll hook you up with free school supplies. Fill their backpacks and lunchboxes with 100% cash back on notebooks, pencils, snacks, and more. So they can be free to learn, free to create, free to be themselves. And you can be, well, free. Download Ibotta today and get free school supplies.
Sometimes you might not feel ready for the moment. With Roman at your side,
We got this.
you can take care of erectile dysfunction discreetly.
so that you're ready. Roman ready.
You're busy. Very extremely busy. Busy dealing with dinner. Busy dealing with work.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Busy dealing with just life. With no time to shop for the stuff you need. So you use Instacart. Because why wouldn't you? Just tell your Instacart shopper what you're looking for, and they'll bring it right to your door. Fast. It's like having another you.
What were you saying?
For those days when just one of you isn't enough. Visit instacart.com to get free delivery on your first order.
Safety was our number one concern. With Life 360, you feel safe that someone else is there who can give guidance right away.
As a parent, the safety of your family should be your priority. Life 360 makes this the easy job.
Modern family life means our loved ones are always on the move. But with Life 360's real-time location sharing and advanced driving safety features, you can protect and connect with the people who matter most, and make sure they're on time for dinner.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Duncan. It's a little crazy out there this morning. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I got this pain. It started last Tuesday. No. I believe it was Monday. No, it was Tuesday.
Fine, Tuesday.
No, wait a minute. Yeah, it was Wednesday. Yeah, definitely Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday it is. Where is this pain?
Well, now I want to be very clear. The pain is in this arm. No, that's not right. It's not really my whole arm. It's really more elbowy. You know, put down upper arm.
Fine, upper arm. Can you, God help me, describe this pain?
Well, actually, it's not a pain. It's more of a ache, or maybe more of a dull throb. No, it's pain. You know what I mean by pain?
Oh, yes, I think I do. I'll tell you what, Mr. Duncan, why don't you gather all your thoughts, and I'll be back in a minute.
Might have been Thursday.
Dr. Becker, do you have a minute?
No, I definitely don't.
Well, this won't take but a minute. This friend of mine, she got a tattoo of her boyfriend's name, and since they broke up, she was wondering if you knew anyone who could remove it for her.
Yeah, I have a name for you, but what kind of idiot meets a guy in a bar 2 minutes later, tattoos his name on her ass?
Well, technically, it's my lower back.
John, the waiting room is filling up, and Annette Johnson is in your office with MJ and his sister. Are you finished with Mr. Duncan?
Not even close. Did he happen to tell you what was wrong with his arm?
Well,
Johnson, kids, how you doing?
Doctor, I'm sorry to barge in like this, but I don't know where else to turn.
Don't worry about it. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. Relax.
Okay. Do you remember when you said that if I ever needed help, that I shouldn't hesitate to ask you?
Doesn't sound like me, but you've never lied before.
I wouldn't be here if I hadn't run out of options, but I've asked everyone I know, and could the kids spend the day here with you?
Do what?
My grandmother is sick. The schools are closed. I have to go take care of her, and I can't take the kids.
Yeah, if you're in a jam, sure they can.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate this. I take Keisha, but she just got over a cold, and of course, I can't expose MJ directly because of the HIV.
Mrs. Johnson, you made the sale. Go on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be back by 6, and I promise there'll be little angels, right?
Yes, ma'am. We'll be good.
Yeah, come on. Out, everybody out. Come on. Go play over there.
Bye.
Okay, Margaret, who's up?
In a minute. Would you mind telling me why Keisha and MJ didn't leave with their mother?
Oh, I'm going to take care of them today.
You are?
All right, fine. We are.
We are?
Okay, you are.
Look, John, I am all for helping Mrs. Johnson. But today, we're up to our ears as it is.
She's in a bind. How hard can it be to take care of a couple of kids?
The mere fact that you said that proves you don't have a clue.
Look. All they need is clear limits and boundaries. It won't be a problem. It's simple. Watch this. Hey, Keisha, MJ, Margaret's in charge. Do whatever she says, okay?
Yes, sir.
See?
Snooze, you lose. All you have to do is follow the queen, find a red lady, and she's your baby. What do you say? Thank you very much. Anybody?
Young lady, will you just stop that right now? Where did you learn how to do this anyway?
It was on Touched by an Angel.
Oh. Just pick up those cards and go do your homework. And where is your brother?
I don't know.
Linda, where's MJ?
I don't know.
Oh. Nobody knows anything. Go find him. Did any of you lose any money? Serves you right.
There you are. I'm sorry, Mrs. Sullivan.
It's okay. This is the quickest I've ever seen a doctor in this office.
MJ, you can't just barge into the exam rooms and bother the patients. You know how long I worked here before they let me do that?
What is he doing back here?
He was examining Mrs. Sullivan. I don't like the way she looks at all.
Well, I will make a note of that in her chart. Look, I want you someplace where I can keep an eye on you. Just go down there and have a cookie.
Yes, ma'am.
Tendonitis can be very painful, Mr. Duncan. I want you to keep your arm in the sling and try not to move it for a while.
Well,
Just go home. Go to bed. Don't do anything until you hear from me. Bye-bye.
Hey, John.
Hey, Jake, what are you doing here, buddy?
Listen, I was working and I felt this bump on the back of my wrist, and I've never had this before. I know the back of my hand like I know the back of my hand.
Let me see that. Oh, it's a small ganglion cyst, Jay. It's a fluid-filled outpouching of the wrist capsule.
You know what? I can live with that.
Yeah, well, let's get back here. Relax. It's no big deal. Linda, I want you to take Jake into my office. I got a patient before you, then I'll take care of him.
Okay, just this way. Okay. Right in here. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Okay, John. That one was seeing patients, and I found this one in the back hustling Mr. Ginsburg at Pinochle. I cannot run a daycare center and an office at the same time.
You know, Margaret, you haven't listened to a word I've said all day. Come on, kids. It's very simple. Limits and boundaries. Limits and boundaries. It's okay. I'll take care of the kids myself. Jay, take care of these kids for a minute, will you?
What kids? It's the middle one.
Wow, how'd you do that?
Hey, Jay, thanks for helping out. I'll watch the kids. Hey, Linda,
Yeah.
watch the kids for me, will you?
What should I do with them?
Take them into the waiting room.
And do what?
Wait.
So what about my wrist?
That's what I'm going to take care of right now. Sit in this chair. Here you go. Yeah, you trust me, right, Jake?
Nothing good ever started with those words.
Yeah. Put your hand right here.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to hit you with this book.
The hell you are?
Look, it's an old remedy, but it works. Now, just put your hand right here. On 3, okay? 1.
Oh, oh, hey, what do you know?
Yeah.
It's kind.
Of course it is. I've been telling you for years. I'm a brilliant doctor.
All you did was hit me with a book.
Yeah, but now I'm going to charge you for it. See how brilliant I am?
Annette Johnson for you.
Mr. Johnson? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, no, that's no problem. All right, see you then. Bye-bye. She got hung up. Wants to know if we can take the kids overnight. That's not going to be a problem for you, is it, Margaret?
Nice try. Louis and I have plans tonight.
Oh, Linda?
Sorry, I have a date.
I guess you're on your own.
You know something? I'll take them home with me. No problem. Hey, don't harm me.
Oh, come on, John. You haven't looked after these kids all day. You have been pawning them off on me, on Linda, even Jake. Well, tonight I guess you are on your own.
You don't think I can do this, do you? Well, you know something, Margaret? Trust me, it's going to be easy. After all, they're two little angels.
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
That's a car, and this is Drive Time. We make getting approved to get a car easy.
Oh, I love easy things.
Do you need a car?
Big time.
Well, with Drive Time, you have a 99% chance of getting approved, and it only takes 2 minutes. So grab your phone.
Got it.
Go to drivetime.com.
Fill
out some basic info.
Check.
And
I got approved. That was easy.
super easy. Go to drivetime.com and shop thousands of available cars now. You can see vehicle photos, history reports, features, and see your real down payment all on your phone. Easy.
Safety was our number one concern. With Life 360, you feel safe that someone else is there who can give guidance right away.
As a parent, the safety of your family should be your priority. Life 360 makes this the easy job.
Modern family life means our loved ones are always on the move. But with Life 360's real-time location sharing and advanced driving safety features, you can protect and connect to the people who matter most. And make sure they're on time for dinner.
Ibotta's Back to School Free for All. You can ace your back to school shopping. Download the app or browser extension to get cash back on everyday purchases. And we'll hook you up with free school supplies. Fill their backpacks and lunchboxes with 100% cash back on notebooks, pencils, snacks, and more. So they can be free to learn, free to create, free to be themselves. And you can be, well, free. Download Ibotta today and get free school supplies.
This is Drive Time, where you have a 99% chance of getting approved for a car, even if you don't have great credit. You may even qualify for $0 down.
Awesome, because my credit is...
Great. That's why we built the Smart Approval Machine, or SAFE.
Hello. Is this a real machine you guys use for approvals?
Oh, no. These buttons don't even work. You get approved on your phone.
Sam is for fun. Ha ha.
We use a ton of different factors to get you approved, not just your credit score.
I got approved.
I told you, 99% of people do. Go to drivetime.com, get approved, and see if you qualify for $0 down. Drive Time. Genius.
Okay, kids, we got off to a little bit of a rocky start there, but we're going to have a good time tonight. We just need to set clear limits and boundaries, okay? All right, 7 to 8, we have dinner. All right? 8 to 9, we watch television. 9 o'clock, you guys go to bed.
But at home, we don't have to go to bed until 9:30.
Okay, I'm flexible. 9:30 it is.
Can we watch TV until the food gets here?
Well, sure, why not? Yeah. See how well this is working out? This is not working out. Pick a channel and stick to it.
There's nothing on.
Well, then turn it off.
But I'm watching.
No, you're not. Turn it off. Anyway, we're gonna, eat in a little while.
Really? Because I see plates and I see silverware, but I don't see food.
The food will be here in a minute.
Now what do we do?
Well, we talk. That's what people did before television, and we'll get to know each other that way.
Okay. So, Doug, how come you're not married?
None of your business. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, that's not fair. Well, I was married once. It just didn't work out.
She probably starved to death.
She did not starve to death. Yeah. Anyway, the food's gonna be here.
Any minute, I know.
See. Don't punt. Yeah, thanks. Just put on my hat.
No problem. Hey, those your kids?
Do they look like my kids?
Hey, what do I know? My father's Puerto Rican.
Ew. What is all this stuff?
It's mushu pork, fried rice, and shrimp lo mein.
We have pizza instead. I want burgers. No pizza. Burgers.
You're having Chinese food whether you like it or not.
Gosh, you don't have to yell at us.
I wasn't yelling. I was just trying to make a point. That's all. Okay, here we go. Let's eat.
Aren't we going to say grace? Yeah, we have to say grace.
Actually, no, we don't. This is Chinese food. They don't say grace in China.
Why not?
Because if you do, they run you over the tank. Now just eat. There you go. Good boy. What's wrong?
My food is touching.
What?
If your food touches, you won't eat it.
Well, that's nuts.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
All right, fine. There, okay? Nothing's touching. Just eat it. Get a life, will you?
Is this chicken?
You like chicken?
Yes.
That's chicken, then.
What are the white things?
Bamboo shoots.
Ew, gross.
Oh, what the hell? All right, fine. Don't eat it. I'll tell you something. There's starving kids all over this world who would be happy to have this food.
Fine, then let's put it in an envelope and send it to them.
Why don't I put you in an envelope and... Guys, this is what I was talking about. This is one of those limits. Now, we're having Chinese food. It's Chinese or nothing. Burgers will be here in a minute.
You said that an hour ago. But I'm hungry now.
Asking me a million times and staring at the door is not going to make the food come any faster.
Oh, you were wrong.
Quit singing and answer the door, will you?
My better have cheese.
No, don't use a plate. Hell with it.
It's amazing. All the things you come to the diner and talk about, you've never mentioned them.
Well, no, actually, I'm just doing their mother a favor.
Does she know you hate kids?
No, I don't hate all kids. Just bad kids. These aren't bad kids.
Quit it! I didn't do anything. You touched my food. Did not. Me too.
Hey, MJ, don't put French fries up your nose. It's a little game we're playing here. Hey, you want to hang out with us? We're having a hell of a lot of fun.
You know, as much as I'd like to, I can't. I just remembered everything you said this morning in the diner.
What did I say?
You remember all your theories on parenting. If I were to help you, it would make you look like a big phony blowhard who didn't know what he was talking about.
Dr. Becker? Is she your girlfriend?
No. You could have just said no.
No, I couldn't. Have fun, Becker.
Huh? Come on, kids. Time to go to sleep. We had a deal, remember? 11 o'clock, lights out. Good night. Oh, my God. How do people do this?
Dad,
What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
he hogs all the covers. Can I sleep out here?
Oh, no, MJ, I really got to get some sleep. Oh, all right, fine. You got to go to sleep, though. This is the line right here. That's the line. Don't cross over.
Dad,
What?
I think you ought to marry that lady about the food.
Reggie? No, that would never work.
Why not?
Someday when you're older, I'll explain the concept of high maintenance. Go to sleep.
Okay. Good night.
All right.
Doc,
What?
you think I'll ever get married?
Sure, if you want to.
Then you must think I'm going to get better. You know, from the HIV.
Photographs of Janet's athletic and asked if he'd ever seen her.
Hey.
At first he claimed he hadn't, but in a
Come on up here.
interview he said he vaguely recalled.
I'll tell you what I do know. I know that no one, not your mother, not me, not those doctors downtown, no one is going to give up. So I don't want you to either, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
What?
I saw a spider.
Spiders are fine. Don't worry about spiders. They eat all the other bugs.
Other bugs. There's no way I'm going back in there.
Oh, no. All right.
Just watch the feet. Watch them.
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist, to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source, and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
Safety was our number one concern. With Life 360, you feel safe that someone else is there who can give guidance right away.
As a parent, the safety of your family should be your priority. Life 360 makes this the easy job.
Modern family life means their loved ones are always on the move. But with Life 360's real-time location sharing and advanced driving safety features, you can protect and connect with people who matter most, and make sure they're on time for dinner.
Ibotta's Back to School Free for All. You can ace your back to school shopping. Download the app or browser extension to get cash back on everyday purchases. And we'll hook you up with free school supplies. Fill their backpacks and lunchboxes with 100% cash back on notebooks, pencils, snacks, and more, so they can be free to learn, free to create, free to be themselves. And you can be, well, free. Download Ibotta today and get free school supplies.
That's a car, and this is Drive Time. We make getting approved to get a car easy.
Oh, I love easy things.
Do you need a car?
Big time.
Well, with Drive Time, you have a 99% chance of getting approved, and it only takes 2 minutes. So grab your phone.
Got it.
Go to drivetime.com. Fill out some basic info.
Check.
And
I got approved. That was easy.
super easy. Easy. Go to drivetime.com and shop thousands of available cars now. You can see vehicle photos, history reports, features, and see your real down payment all on your phone. Easy.
Sometimes you might not feel ready for the moment. With Roman at your side,
We got this.
you can take care of erectile dysfunction discreetly. So that you're ready. Roman ready.
Okay, I want you two to sit down, read your books quietly, and wait for your mom. And I don't care if the boogeyman, Bigfoot, or a 50-foot spider comes to that door, you don't move, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good news, Dr. Becker. I don't have to have that tattoo removed.
Oh, good.
Want to know why?
No.
Morning, John. Morning, kids.
Morning.
Morning, Margaret. Mrs. Johnson's going to come pick up the kids in a little while. Until then, they're going to sit in their chairs, read their books, and be very quiet. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Well, John, I guess I owe you an apology. They certainly do seem to be well behaved.
Limits and boundaries, Margaret. It's very simple.
Doc,
Yeah.
time's up. We've been quiet for a whole hour. Wanna go again?
All right. This buys me another hour of silence. That goes for you, too.
Believe
That was good.
Popcorn Summer Movies, only on Pluto TV. If you're over 50, imagine you could turn back the clock on your stiff, achy joints 10, even 20 years. Imagine you can do this without products that just temporarily hide the symptoms. Imagine no more. Introducing Instaflex Advanced. It targets the root cause of joint soreness and stiffness. It doesn't just cover up symptoms. It's so powerful you can have better knees in just 1 week. Maybe that's why it's the #1 selling joint brand at GNC. But you can only get your complimentary sample by texting SON to 321-321. Do it now.
If there's anybody who can do this, it's you.
Those colds.
this is our moment.
Let's get this party started.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
Darkness has come into your life.
That's not great, baby.
You sound like you're starting to believe.
Prosecutors believe Janet gave Reed Powell a ride home from the bar, then went to her hotel. They believe her brother was mistaken when he said he heard voices coming from outside the room. Janet went back outside to smoke a cigarette. By tragic coincidence, Janet ran into Thomas Jabin Berry, a man with a history of sexual violence. He was also high on drugs. Prosecutors believe he used a knife to force Janet to have sex. Then he stabbed her to death so she couldn't identify him. Some in law enforcement think Berry left his shoes on the beach, so his shoe impressions wouldn't lead investigators back to his aunt's house near the hotel, where they think Berry spent the night.
In the end, Thomas Jabin Berry was the one who did himself in. If he had not violated the conditions of his parole, his sample would never have been available for us to analyze.
During Berry's murder trial, prosecutors learned an unfortunate piece of information.
He was back in the holding cell during the trial.
Just got a whiff of something strange coming from outside. It's like a combination of exhaust fumes, hair tonic, and really cheap cologne.
Hello, wage slaves. Bob's back.
That explains it.
Long time no see. Kind of your life story, huh?
Times like this, I don't mind.
Hello, Reggie. Why are you here, Bob? I was in the neighborhood. I meant on Earth.
Admit it, Slim. You haven't been able to stop thinking about me since high school.
Bob, I never think about you. Not when you're here, not when you're not here. Never. I'm not even thinking about you right now.
Seems like you're spending an awful lot of time not thinking about it. I like that.
All right, just a word of warning. Don't anybody start bitching about what a lousy night you had, because I guarantee you mine was worse.
Hey, Slip, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
No, we weren't. Never thought I'd say these words, but go on, Becker.
I come home last night, my apartment door is wide open. Turns out somebody robbed me.
No.
What'd they get? The only thing I have worth stealing, my computer. Coffee to go, please.
Sure. Sorry, Becker.
Did you call the police? No, I felt this was a job for the Rockettes. Police were no help at all.
Well, did you slip the cop $10?
What?
Whenever I deal with them, I always grease the guy.
I'm guessing you grease everything you touch.
Hey, little Stevie, no one asked you. Look, if you don't want to get screwed, you got to learn how to finagle the system. Case in point, don't be a sap and tell the insurance company it was just your computer that got stolen.
But it was just my computer.
No, it was your computer, your CD player, your grandmother's jewelry, and that brand new set of golf clubs.
So your brilliant advice is to cheat the insurance company, is that it?
Last time Bob got robbed, he reported everything missing but the Hubble telescope.
I hate to say it, John, but the little ferret does make a point. Sometimes it takes a little creative accounting to get what's rightfully yours. You sound like you're talking from experience, Jay. What, me? Oh, never.
Oh, please. I've seen you count your register. Half that cash goes right in your pocket.
Well, look, the government's always giving money to people with disabilities. I'm just cutting out the middleman. But speaking of cheating, let's talk about your famous veal cutlet sandwich.
Jay.
Oh, I eat that all the time. Well, what's wrong with the veal?
It's turkey.
Ah, Reg.
Oh, I couldn't stand to think of those cute little cats and how awfully they're treated. So I made a substitution.
Yeah, what's humanitarian about charging veal prices for a turkey sandwich?
Hey, you're getting a veal cutlet for $4.95. Quit bitching.
Here, I thought this was a nice little diner. Turns out it's a den of thieves.
Ah, come on, John, lighten up, would you?
Yeah, Becker, everybody does it.
Now, you see, that's what's wrong with the world. Everybody says everybody does it, so everybody does it. Well, not everybody does it, because I don't.
Yeah. Save it for the tourists. Look, if you want a new computer, no questions asked. I know a guy.
Haven't you heard a word I said? I'm not that kind of guy.
You don't have to be. My guy's that kind of a guy.
New rule, Bob. From now on, you must be this tall to talk to me. You got that?
Look, you want the computer right now?
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
Margaret, what time's the insurance agent supposed to be here?
All she said was sometime this morning. Just relax.
That's easy for you to say. Have you ever been robbed?
Oh, please. I have lived in New York my whole life. I was held up on prom night by my date.
Dr. Becker, I just want you to know that I feel your pain.
Thank you, Linda.
You must feel so violated. I mean, someone was in your home, touching your stuff, doing God knows what to all your private things. How can you even feel safe to go to sleep at night knowing that not only was someone there, but that they might come back?
Don't you ever stop and think what you're about to say before you start talking?
No, I like to hear it for the first time with everyone else.
Excuse me. I'm Susan Fox from Evergreen Insurance. Is Dr. Becker?
Yes, John Becker. Thank you so much for coming. Can't tell you how anxious I am to get this settled.
Well, I'm glad to be able to help. At Evergreen Insurance, we pride ourselves on being there when you need us.
Oh, that's great. Sit down
Thank
here. See, I got my original receipt for the computer. As you can see, I spent $2,000. Over here is the police report.
Well, you're certainly very organized, Doctor, and I would like to compliment you on your honesty. A lot of people try to inflate their losses to take advantage of the big bad insurance company.
Well, thank you. You know, I believe in playing by the rules.
All right, well, it says here that with depreciation, your computer today would be worth $500.
Whoa. I spent $2,000 on it. I can't accept a check for $500.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because most people forget about their deductible. Yours is $100, so I'm prepared to authorize a check for $400.
How am I supposed to get a new computer for that? I mean, what kind of scam are you people running?
Oh, I know. It's just terrible, isn't it? If ever there was a business in need of serious reform, it's ours.
Well, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to take this. Now, I'm going to sue you people. I happen to have a very aggressive lawyer.
Just one.
So, Reggie, when are you going to stop circling the airport and let Bob bring you in for a landing?
You must have done something awful in a previous life to deserve this.
Yeah, but what did I do?
Bob, let me ask you something. What did your wife say about you coming in here and hitting on me?
Due to a recent collagen incident, Bob's wife is a little hard to understand.
I swear you could stick your hand into a puddle of swamp water and still come up with a higher form of life than your average electronics store salesman. For those of you playing along at home, the topic today is electronics store. I have been to every discount store in the city looking for a computer for the lousy $400 insurance company gave me. I've been to Crazy Aquaman's, Crazy Hit Socks, Crazy Pablo. Yeah, if you're insane and you went through Ellis Island, I've been in your store today.
You screwed yourself, Becker. I told you to pad your insurance claim.
Well, excuse me for trying to play by the rules. The only problem with playing by the rules is you end up playing with yourself.
Bob is touched by your tale of human misery.
Bob, don't be touched by me, and more importantly, don't touch me.
Understood? So please allow Bob to reiterate his offer to put you in touch with Bob's guy.
So you're offering me a computer that just fell off the truck, is that right?
All I'm saying is, my guy will get you exactly what you need for precisely the 400 shekels you have to spend. No questions asked.
The computer's hot, isn't it?
Perhaps we need to review the concept of no questions asked.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Fine. You want to be the last schmuck in Schmuckville, go ahead. If, on the other hand, you want a brand new, state-of-the-art computer for $400, I can make that happen. What's it going to be? Yes or no?
Yes.
Get ready to mark it off and step it up. Walmart makes getting it all easier.
Coming.
Hey, Slick!
Oh, jeez.
Open up! Oh, yeah, I got your computer!
Hey, just shut up and get in here, please.
I got everything you need here. I think you're going to be very happy.
Look, Bob, I'm not feeling so good about it. Oh, wow. That's a 450. That's top of the line.
I'm like Domino's. It's here, it's hot, guaranteed.
Let me just get your check here. Hey, stay out here where I can see you, will you?
Yeah, I thought doctors lived better than this. Hell, I thought hostages lived better than this.
Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
So, Doc, you know how to set up one of these things?
No, but I'm sure you got a guy for that, too.
Yeah, you're looking at it. Once Bob found out there was such a thing as a lesbian chat room, he learned about computers real quick.
Bob, you don't have to do this.
Look, forget it. I'll have you up and running before you can say, hi, my name is Bob, a 16-year-old girl experimenting with her sexuality. That's okay?
It was, yeah.
This will only take a couple of hours, but meanwhile, Bob's feeling a bit peckish. Want to pass me a slice of that pizza? Oh, cold. Stick that in the microwave, will you, Ichabod?
Mrs. Udelson, the doctor wants you to use this ointment 3 times a day and call us in a week if there's no change, okay?
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Linda, would you walk Mrs. Udelson to the door? Linda.
Right this way, Mrs. Udelson.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, John, you got a strange message from some guy named Bob. He wanted to know if you were free tonight. Something about dinner and a nude ice review.
Throw it away.
Are these 2 separate things, or do the skaters actually serve dinner? Because
Margaret, just toss it, will you? Who's next?
you have a new patient in 1. Oh, and if you're still going computer shopping this afternoon, I saw some good sales in the paper.
Yeah, I already came up with a great deal on a computer. Thanks very much.
Oh, really? Because I'm looking for one for my nephew. What store did you go to?
But it wasn't actually a store, Margaret. It's more of a warehouse, club, membership kind of thing, you know. For doctors only. I'm sorry, I'd love to.
For doctors only?
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a thing. What are you talking about?
Oh, Margaret, it's not exactly a place. I got it from a guy who knows a guy who knows.
You bought a hot computer?
I don't know that. I was very careful about not knowing that, and I know it's wrong, so don't give me that look. And don't make that sound. Oh, great, there it is, the sigh. You know, I hate that. Oh, the head shake? Oh, that's great. That's good. You know something? Just stop lecturing me, Margaret.
Damn, I'm good.
Mrs. Udelson, would it help if I dangled a social security check in front of you?
Hi, I'm Dr. Becker. Sorry I'm late. You are Mr.
Not really important.
Well, no, I guess not. Well, what seems to be the problem?
I got rear-ended by a cab. Need one of them collars for around my neck.
All right, let's check it out. Where does it hurt?
Where should I say it hurts?
Well, does it hurt when you move your head?
I don't know. Does it?
Does it what?
Does it hurt?
You tell me.
How am I supposed to know?
Look, I'm trying to find out what's wrong with your neck.
Just tell me where it should hurt, and that's what I'll say.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh, what's your problem? Bob said you know how the game was played.
Bob? Bob sent you in here?
He thought we could help each other out. You phony up a claim, I go to court, wow, we all make a few bucks.
Yeah. Come on, get out of here. Come on, get the hell out of here. I don't want to see you in this office again. Hey, anyone else is in here because of a guy named Bob, I want you to leave right now.
I forgot my purse.
Don't move. I'll get it.
Make it quick. I gotta run.
What's up, Jake? Reggie? I'll have the usual?
Okay, glass of orange juice that I spit in.
As close to a kiss as I've ever gotten. So, has my good friend John been in today? Because I picked us up a couple of Yankee tickets for Saturday.
You're hanging out with John Becker?
Yeah. In fact, I was over his apartment last night. We shared a pizza.
John Becker.
Yeah, we're becoming very tight.
John Becker? John Becker?
What are you, deaf too? Look, just tell him I was in here looking for him. See you, Slim. Hawkeye.
Why in the world would Becker be friends with Bob?
John is a doctor. Maybe he's conducting some sort of medical experiment and thought using a rat was too cruel.
Or Becker has a roach problem and he brought Bob in as a technical consultant.
Or maybe we're forgetting that Bob is a Weasley little liar and we shouldn't believe a word he said.
Let's go with that one.
You guys seen Bob in here today? I gotta talk to him.
Reg, I'm scared.
What's going on? You're friends with Bob.
Oh, no, hell no. No, he just came by my apartment the other night to drop off a computer. Yes, a hot computer. I let his guy get it for me. Before you say anything, I know it was wrong. I know it goes against everything I said in here the other day, which makes me look like a hypocrite, but I did it and I'm just gonna have to live with it.
You let Bob in your house?
That's not the half of it. Now he's dropping by, he's calling me, and worst of all, he's sending me phony patients. The little weasel thinks just because I let him get me one hot computer, I'm going to let him corrupt my entire medical practice. You know, he's got another thing coming.
You let him in your house?
Reg, I really need to talk to him. Do you have his telephone number?
Yeah, I got it right here in a little locket I wear next to my heart.
Damn it. You know, I'm not going to let this guy ruin my reputation. I know. I'll leave him a message in the lesbian chat room.
Riding into the darkest corners of your worst nightmares. Surviving cults and the houses of extreme believers. Crossing the yellow tape to solve what hasn't been. Adultery, jealousy, rage, and a murder. Missing among the mist to be found unjustifiably. A reporter shining a light on injustice. Crime stories told by the source and even the killer. All this from Podcast One. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, what's up, Sparky?
Well, where are you going?
I'm gonna grab myself a beer. I hope you went shopping. That stuff you had last time, I wouldn't shampoo my dog with that.
Hey. Come here. We need to talk. Sit down.
What about?
Us.
Huh?
You and me. You know, what's going on between us?
What?
About our relationship. See, I don't think you're clear what I'm looking for.
Oh my God, you're gay. Plus, look, Nancy, Bob is strictly hetero, with a capital O. Besides, I don't find you the least bit attractive.
Bob.
Although there was that day in the diner, you had on a blue sweater and those khaki tweeds.
Hey, Bob, shut up, will you? What I'm trying to say is I don't want you telling people we're buddies. You know, and I don't want you sending any more phony patients to my office. And I know I asked you for this, but I want you to take this computer back to your guy.
I can't do that. It's kind of all sales are final.
I don't care what it was. I want this stolen computer out of my life.
All right, look. The computer's not stolen. I bought it retail.
What?
I didn't have time to get you a deal. I had to get the scam moving.
What are you talking about?
This wasn't about being buddies with you. I got enough friends without hanging out with some gay doctor in the Bronx. I did it to get closer to Reggie. I figured if you liked me, maybe I wouldn't seem so bad to her.
You know, without a doubt, you are out of your freaking mind. I want to pay you for this computer, and I want you to get the hell out of here.
Suit yourself. With tax and extended warranty, less the $400 you gave me, that would be $3,156.72.
What? I could have gotten that for $2,600. You got screwed.
No, I didn't. You did.
You know, Reggie's never going to go out with you. I mean, for starters, you're married.
Yeah, there's married and there's married. My wife's total lack of interest in me affords a certain amount of wiggle room.
Fine, you know, whatever. You know, even you admit she hates you. I mean, Reggie, you know, of all women, why her?
All right. I'll tell you. All the time we were growing up, she was the prettiest, the most popular. Out of all the women I never had a shot at, she's the one I never had a shot at the most. And understand, I had a lot less going for me then than I do now.
Yeah, I find that hard to imagine.
So then when she came back to town, I'm doing better. She's doing worse. So I figured, maybe now I got a shot. Don't you see? Reggie was like the moon. When Bob was a kid, the moon was the one place you could never go. Then all of a sudden, this guy's up there hitting golf balls. So I figured, they can do the impossible. Why can't I?
Bob, go dream somewhere else, will you? Next time you have a scam, don't involve me in it. Now go.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
You know, I stood here and I really opened up. Let myself be vulnerable. And I shared feelings I never shared with anybody else. But I guess someone like me doesn't matter much to someone like you. You're a hard man, Becker. You act like I didn't get to you at all.
Wait. All right, you got to me. Little.
Next time. So you think if I use that moon bit on Red, you should go for it? Because if not, I got like this whole Mount Everest thing I'm working on.
Get out.
That effectively purify the DNA away from everything else in the hair.
And this same procedure was repeated on a hair sample from Martín Gonzalez. The result? The hair found with Sylvia Garcia's body belonged to Martín Gonzalez.
If you find a type that's never been seen before, as was the case in this case, you would be able to eliminate at least 99.96% of North Americans as having that type.
His hair being with the remains was crucial to show that he was involved in her ending up in that vacant field with trauma to the head.
Martín Gonzalez was arrested and charged with Sylvia Garcia's murder. But the question remained. Where were the other two missing women, Olivia Estrada and Maria Flores?
This is Jean. Jean drives an invisible car because transparency is really important to her. So she went to the Zebra. We helped her compare the top insurance companies transparently. Because no matter who you are, where you live, or what you drive, the Zebra makes shopping for insurance easy and transparent. The Zebra, pairing people with policies.
No one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
I wish I could tell you every story has a happy ending. Truth is, most stories don't end at all.
Now stand.
If I want things to change, you be the change.
I'm tired of fighting this battle.
A Quiet Place now streaming. Make the most of your day with Today I'll Tag.
Get closer to all your friends of today in a whole new way.
Today in 30. We give you a mix of everything you love about our show in a mere 30 minutes.
Shop today with Joe Martin.
We're helping you shop like never before.
The latest styles and biggest names. Today Food. Things are heating up in the Today All Day kitchen. Cooking essentials and recipe inspiration.
I'm ready. Are you ready? Oh, I'm so ready.
Only on Today All Day.
When Martin Gonzalez was in prison awaiting trial for the murder of his wife Sylvia Garcia, investigators received a telephone call.
The farmer, actually he's a retired detective, was clearing some area for a fence, and he stumbled onto some bones in Bastrop County.
Dental records confirmed the remains were those of Olivia Estrada, the 54-year-old divorcee who was dating Martin Gonzalez around the time of her disappearance. The skull showed signs of blunt force trauma, as well as a gunshot wound.
I mean, I still didn't really believe it. And I said, Detective Merle, is it her? Is it really her? And he says, yes. And he had a tear in his eye.
Less than a mile away, in another deserted field, investigators found the remains of the third missing woman, Maria Flores. She had also been dating Martin Gonzalez, and it was
Good night. Let's go good night. On that